Hello, mister.
Hey, brother! I'm too old to get a job, mister. Way too old. Can't we be friends?
Sure.
I'm so happy. I ain't had a friend in a long time. Long time. My last friend died. Weren't my fault. They said it was, but they was wrong. It's fun being with you, mister. Can I hold you a second, mister? Can I?
Okay, just quickly.
That felt good. It's nice to be held sometimes. Oh, we used to hold each other in the war. You got sad eyes, mister. Like you seen sad things. Remember with kindness.
Greetings. So, what are you aiming for today?
Let's have a look.
You'll see a few people in town with that, too. Smile on your face, guaranteed. You know what? I bet I can make this piece work a lot better for you. Bolts, triggers, parts, back here. Carry it with pride. You know what? Bet you could use some rifling on this thing. Yep, this is the one. We could do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt, your pick. Fine piece. The more bounty posters that go up, the more people flock to my shop. Plenty of reason for that in Valentine. I got some nice carved stocks here. I think you should take one. You'll love it. You thought about upgrading the stock? I got some nice ones. Carry it with pride. You know what? I bet I can make this piece work a lot better for you. Bolts, triggers, parts, back here. Yep, this is the one. You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving. It's yours now. Yeah. It's a nice piece and all, but I'd personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it. Fine piece. We could do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt. Your pick. You'll love it. I got some nice carved stocks here. I think you should take one. Well, it doesn't hurt to stock up on ammo. You never know. Good, good. It's yours now. Uh-huh. Now, I've had my fair share of big fights at Smithfield's, but a line of fellers doing a can-can? That's a first.
Yeah.
Hello, here for a ticket to the show?
Ticket, please.
Okay, head on in. Tent to your left.
Welcome, one and all. I'm going to take you on a journey around the world to parts unseen by most men. Why, I have traversed the great lands and oceans of the globe and bring you sights and scenes from places far away. Yes, a great deal of the world is populated by unwashed savages that don't have the decency to cover their reproductive organs. First, to jolly old England. You may wonder why, when you meet a British person, they have tiny red eyes, big ears, and long noses. We can now reveal the truth. Since the opening of the Underground Railroad system 30 years ago, the entire of London has moved beneath the earth. Just think of the joy children must feel being able to play unfettered by rain or refinery smoke. They are a dignified people, living among stalagmites in their dainty hats. And they have an underground king who worships an underground garden gnome. Have any of you been to New York City? It seems like the whole world is ending up on that tiny island. Now there's Lady Liberty, a marvelous statue. To welcome all the Irish people moving to our great country after all those potato problems. They are welcomed by tourists who toss potatoes out of the head of that lady. In New York City, they are making buildings so high, one day you can walk to the moon for a picnic. Wouldn't that be grand? It's true. Now, we spoke of that unwashed statue. It was a gift from France. How do you think France paid for such a gift? Wanton prostitution? Selling of wine and horse meat? No, sir. I'm here to tell you that underneath the streets of Paris, they have discovered black gold. That's right. And a few years ago, Gustave Eiffel of the Eiffel Oil Company built the tallest oil derrick in the world. Yes, all around Paris, you will find that thick business. It ignites like brandy, which is why so many French aristocrats drink it as an aperitif to aid digestion. The women of France are dainty and fair of skin, partially because they use that crude oil to bathe in, anointing and greasing their bodies, often before committing sinful pleasures of the flesh. Places that don't change their ways are falling behind. Visit the streets of Italy, and there is literally nobody left. The churches are empty. There's nobody drinking tiny coffees and slurping spaghetti in the streets. The Italians have never been known for good architecture, and their crooked buildings are falling over. Where have all the hairy women and men gone? Where are them Italians? It is one of the world's great mysteries. You may have heard talk of a horseless carriage being invented, powered by whale oil, vapors, or demons. Ironically, that is a myth. What is more exciting, the Germans have developed a mechanized horse that never needs to eat or sleep. It is a marvel of invention and is intended to facilitate the German army when it invades France or Russia in their campaign to spread the gastronomical wonders of low-quality beer, sausages, and sauerkraut. They love cabbage. But other than America, where we have plenty of room, it is so crowded in Europe that they are racing to set up a new country at the North Pole where they can dine on the delicacy of frozen fish, penguins, and polar bears. Imagine a place that never gets hot. You don't sweat while toiling in the field, and ice is much cheaper there. I predict that someday people of all nations will join hands at the North Pole, wearing furs and eating fish. My next adventure will be to visit Egypt, where I hear they live in giant triangles and talk in a Chinese-like language of birds and eyes and squiggly lines. And they worship cats, which is a bit worrisome and unsavory. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on these fantastic journeys.
Good day there.
Let's go, girl. It's me!
Wondered when you go back in.
No horses in camp, Arthur.
Yep. Haha, Mr. Morgan. So, you had fun partying with Sean again?
Well, not as much fun as Karen did.
I don't think she thought that when she sobered up.
Hey, Arthur!
What do you want?
Uncle told me something about a train.
What did he say?
Mary Beth overheard something about a train full of wealthy folk rolling down through Scarlet Meadows just south of the state border.
Yes.
Need help with it?
I ain't even sure about doing it.
Come on. At night, not too guarded, it's perfect.
Nah, I ain't thought it through. Stopping a train, pain in the ass.
Sure, but what if we could force a train to stop?
Well, of course.
We get a wagon full of something flammable, oil. Put it on the tracks. They see it. They know they either have to stop or die. Ain't no train driver wants to be cooked alive.
That is kind of brilliant. For you. That is a real idea. I think that's the first time you ever had one of them.
Shut up.
You might be the first bastard to ever have half his brains eaten by a wolf and end up more intelligent.
So we doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna need ammunition, guns, look real frightening, and some dynamite to open up the train.
I'll get the supplies. Gotta head into town for Abigail anyway. Don't even ask. You go find us an oil wagon.
Yeah, I know just the place. They're always heading into that refinery.
There's an old rundown shack just over the border, north of a place called Dewberry Creek. Leave it hidden somewhere near there.
Miss Karen, how you getting on? Yeah. Whoa there. Get up. Yeah. Howdy.
Hey, feller.
Think you're tough, do you? Stay down.
Crazy?
Shit! Damn it! Stay away from me, okay?
money, tough guy. Now.
Hey, you best cool that head of yours.
Okay, okay. Keep your hair on.
Knew you didn't have
Money
it.
now, mister.
Kill that bastard! For nothing!
Who's talking now, huh? John mention this train job?
He did. Sounds promising.
Yeah. We're getting things set up now. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
John?
Let's get on.
Good. And you?
Got everything we need.
Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can.
Sure.
See, Arthur? Ain't that dumb.
Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
I ain't just some two-bit
So
huckster.
you're heading to the wagon now?
Call a goddamn
Soon, yeah.
drunkard.
Okay.
Some shit.